Hey friends, happy Wednesday. I am supposed to do a live video this afternoon as my weekly live, but I am going to be at school helping with an end of year party. So I am doing my live video quickly now, and then if you have questions, comments, leave them below the video or send me a private message. So I want to talk a little bit about tracking. This is something I shared with my private community yesterday. I have a 30-day private accountability group for women who want to work on their health and fitness. And so a couple of ways that we track and we learn how to track our food is by using these handy food tracker journals, and I'm going to talk about them in a minute. Why is it important to track what we eat? I have learned over the course of the last 5 years of really honing in on this portion control nutrition plan that we use. I have learned the importance of tracking everything. The reason it's important to track is because, number one, we're counting color-coded containers. Hey, thanks for jumping on with me. We're tracking these color-coded containers. If I don't take time to write it down on a piece of paper or in a journal or track it in the app that we have on our phone, then I'm not going to know where I am in my eating throughout the day, and I am more likely to reach for the food that is not going to fuel my body properly, is going to fill it with empty calories, is going to satisfy a craving that I have, rather than help me to get me one step closer to my goal, which is to feel better and be in my best health and have more energy, sustained energy throughout the day. If I don't track it, then I'm more likely to honestly reach for the crackers over the sweet potatoes, or I'm more likely to reach for the cheese instead of reach for the piece of fruit that I need instead, because I've already overeaten on my healthy fats. So we have for years tracked this on our phones, on our devices. It's a free app. It's available when you join my community. And I like tracking it on my phone because it's super easy and convenient. And I can see what I have left to eat, and it's very quick to make a decision, especially when I'm out and on the go. But this year, they released these handy trackers that we could write it down. And honestly, you guys, I didn't think I would like this, but I really did enjoy using these trackers. Hey, Danielle, thanks for jumping on. I really loved this tracker the best. This one goes with our program called T20. And what I loved about this tracker is that it's all on one page. Hey, Jennifer, thanks for jumping on. You can share with my community what you think about using the tracker since you've got one. I loved all the emojis. I mean, I know that's so silly, but I really liked all the emojis. And we're not just tracking what we eat in these journals. We're tracking, like, what did you do for your workout? When you're doing the T20 program, you're counting your transformers, which is a movement that you do for 1 minute, and you're trying to see how many of those you can do in 1 minute. So you're tracking your transformers so you can see how you improve over the course of that 60 days. So I'm also tracking how I feel when I wake up in the morning. I'm tracking what I ate throughout the day. I have a place where I can tally up my different color-coded containers. Hey, Bridget, thanks for jumping on. I can track if I drank my superfood for the day, if I used Performance Line products to help me recover faster with my muscles and soreness and that sort of thing. I'm tracking water. I'm tracking coffee. I'm tracking if I laughed for that day. If I laughed a little, if I laughed a lot, and maybe tomorrow is a better day. I'm also tracking my sleep. And women, moms especially, sleep can sabotage your weight loss results. If you are not getting enough sleep, and I am guilty too, then you are sabotaging your own results. And then we're also listing out what was the daily challenge for that day, and we're listing out how did I conquer that daily challenge? And then we have a motivational quote at the bottom to inspire us for that day. I love this. And when we track it, we have a written record of how we are actually doing and what we need to work on for the next day, because we are not striving for perfection here. We are striving for progress. Okay, so I shared with my group how I tracked in this other tracker. This is a newer one. This goes with a deep dive nutrition program that we have now, and it's called the Ultimate Portion Fix. This one's set up a little bit differently. It's not quite as colorful and fun inside, but it is 2 pages instead of just 1. So this one you're tracking, how did you wake up and what do you want your goal and your intention to be for the day? It's tracking your sleep again. You're rating yourself. Did I get 8 full hours of sleep or no? How your mood is when you wake up, your energy level when you wake up. Then you're tracking your containers here. You can also, like I said, track them on your phone. You're tracking the ounces of water that you drank, and I didn't do a good job tracking that on Monday, so I told my team that. Tracking if I drank my superfoods, tracking if I exercised, tracking in the evening, how did my day go? You don't have to have one of these trackers to do this. You can do it on a piece of paper and a pen, with a piece of paper and a pen. But I highly encourage you, if your goal is to lose weight and to feel better, I highly recommend that you write it down. And we teach you, these programs teach you how to track. It's a little bit more to it than that, but it's super important, guys, because you don't think about the 100 extra calories you ate from your child's plate, or you're not thinking about the 1 cookie that you had, and you're not accounting for the French fries that you had off your daughter's plate, or you're not accounting the sweet tea that you decided to drink on the spur of the moment, or you went through the Chick-fil-A drive-thru and you got one of those new strawberry passion teas that actually is full of sugar, so you have to count those calories. And we don't count calories, so you got to figure out how to track that. All of those things add up. And so when you stop and you say, I don't like where I am in my health and fitness, you have to stop and say, what am I willing to learn? What am I willing to invest in? What am I willing to change so that I can get to where I want to go? Because again, the goal is to be healthier. We are not about body image. Yes, that is the icing on the cake, is looking better. But the goal is to feel better and to create a lifestyle that is sustainable for you to continue forever. Okay? So if you have questions about tracking, or you have questions about my 30-day accountability group that teaches people how to track, then reach out to me. Drop me a question below. Ask one of these ladies that jumped on this video with me that said, I really like tracking. Ask one of them, but do something today that's going to move you one step closer to the goal that you have for your own personal life, your own personal goals, so that you feel better and look better, and that you are ready to have the energy you need to be the mom and wife that you want to be for others. You guys have a great day. Bye.